this is kind of like a VCR update slash and problems with this VCR. And I have a VCR that I got recently. It's another Panasonic Vision, but this time it's a different model, which the model number is PV4520. The one I had last time is one I still have it right here. I do have another one that looks like this, but except the model is different, which is the PVV4521K version. But this is actually a 2000. This is actually older than my other one that I have in my house. And this chassis, it's kind of a little different. It's kind of the same, except this chassis is a little different. Right, this one is different right here. And this VCR does work, except this has some issues for some reason. More like it's partially worked. More like this is partially worked. The reason why it's partially is because I want to put this tape and show you. I want to show you what's the problem with this VCR. You'd probably be hard to see it. You're not gonna believe this. And it started chewing the tape, and it's going down. It looks like it's going down, and the mono doesn't sound good. It was supposed to be in the perfect spot, and take a look at the film strip. Yeah, look at that. This got chewed up in this VCR. Yeah, that's the problem, you guys. It might. And it's like if this tapes were recording extended play mode tapes with this got chewed up, it might have some issues for some other VCRs that get chewed up. Yeah, look at that. Look what happened, you guys. This is terrible. Yeah, you see those little bumps right here? This got chewed up with this has got how they made that damage thing. I don't know which one it got caught, but I think this one. I don't know which one just started making that damage. I guess maybe it's the pinch roll or just this thing, right? Or maybe this thing. I don't know. I don't know what the problem with this. And this brake has kind of come loose. This brake has kind of come loose, but I want to try the fast forward. And speaking of that, I don't think I I didn't have the remote when I saw it hiding in Dawn's. It did not have the remote, but I had this. Thank goodness I have the actual. This is actually the perfect remote. This is actually the actual remote. I'm guessing this. I believe it is. And when I fast forward, it's chewing the up tape. Look at that. Oh my God! Look what happened. This is terrible, you guys. This is what happened to that. I will have to try to fix this VCR. I want to see if I could try to do something with this VCR without making that tape even worse. Yeah, I was not supposed to do like that. Maybe I have to fix it. I don't know what the problem with this VCR. Maybe it has to do with the brake, or maybe it has to do with that brake thing. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the brake. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the brake. I don't know. Or by causing this tape to be damaged. I didn't mess it up. Let me see if it has to do with this. Oh my God! It's starting to have some issues. It might chewing up the tape. It might starting to get worse. I'm not sure if it has to do with this one, but I don't see if I could try to fix it. But I'm not even sure if I'm a best fixer. But I do like repairing and fixing VHS players though. But let's just see if I could try my best to fix it. I did add my Ubi shorts on that I did, but well, I did start to have the Ubi shorts. This is actually a homemade boot by US Full Episodes. Look at that. Oh wait. Hold on. Let's see if it does not. If it didn't chew up, that's pretty good. I really want that to be. It's supposed to be in good shape. It was supposed to. Yeah, look at that. Take a look at this film strip, you guys. Yeah, this is the problem. This got chewing up. This is what happened. This is not. Yeah, this is terrible, you guys. I don't know what the problem with this VCR. It just got maybe chewing up with the, and it might have some issues. But I think since this is an SP mode copy, I think the tape will still play fine perfectly. But I'm afraid it might turn to blue screen since the tracks will probably be out of frame. It will have some tracks issues. It'll probably mostly if we had an Emerson black VCR, if it was an EP mode, if it looked like this, it'll probably have some issues with skipping issues. I could still record an EP mode. I know there's one video that said do not record an EP mode, which I don't know why. Well, there are people who have a right to do that, not everyone. It wasn't even at your peak. I don't know if it has to do with this one or it's just this one right here. Maybe it has to do with this one. I don't know. Maybe I had to do something with this. It has same thing like I messed up on my other VCR. I don't know, but or maybe I have to replace it. Or maybe I have to replace it. I don't know. I'm just gonna swap this one. In fact, this is kind of the same model chassis inside of this anyway, so yeah. And this audio head just attached this one for some reason. Yeah. And this VCR was 20. What year is this VCR? It's made in September 15th, 2000. This will turn 24. This is 23 years old. Yeah. No, this was 20. This was actually made in 2000. So. This is one of the first. This is one of the. This chassis I remember. I think this is the same model. It's similar like my. If there's a mono version of this that looks familiar like this one, it'll probably be. It's probably the same exact VCR that was for my childhood actually. If this is a mono one, it looks familiar. This is actually. This is a 4520, but the 4020 was actually. There is a one that digs. If it says 4, this is a hi-fi stereo version. And this one only has one input. This is my second Omnivision VCR. And the display is kind of pretty different. Same thing like the late 90s, except that don't have the beep. See, there's no beep. And I'm not sure this menu is different. It's kind of a little different. This is actually the actual remote nowadays. Yeah, this is actually perfect. This remote is perfect. I didn't have this when this one had caught from the other Omnivision VCR from that one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else I gotta say. It's kind of like there's a little issues with this VCR. I had to see if I could try to fix it, but I don't know. Well, this was recorded this morning. I'm not sure if I was going to mess it up this morning or before I'd be at her office. Yeah. So I'm just going to have to let it be. So, yeah. It did have so many issues. So I think that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. I'm out of ideas.